How the data mining can be used in banking and other financial sectors. It can be used to automate the loan process. So when you are applying the loan, normally there is a risk department who is going to evaluate whether this person should get a loan or not, and how much they should get based on very specific rules that the bank has. So you can completely automate the algorithm, and whenever there is an application, you can run the algorithm into it and then say, okay, whether this person should be able to get a loan or not. You can always automate the credit scores, because credit scores keep on changing. Let's say they have a credit score identity. You can look up the data from the external sources. What is their current latest scores? Whether they have defaulted in the past, well, how much is their natural, how much is their income, how much they have been spending, how much loan they can afford. So that's the automation of the process. Instead of having peoples to do this, you can use the data mining. You can use the systems to do it. Identifying the fraudulent transactions in the either check or bank or cash withdrawals or credit card transactions. So there are always attributes. So the bank is identifying the last previous fraud transactions and identifying what was there, right? What was the variables there at that point of time? Who was the customer? What was the circumstances? And then they build that into the model so that they can predict the future transaction, future fraud transactions. They can similar way they can maximize the customer value, same as customer relationship management, and they can optimize the cash reserves by forecasting. So how they would maintain the forecast cash reserves? So they would need to forecast will the how many times the people are going to withdraw the money in a normal circumstances, right? How many times people will deposit the money based on the economic criteria, based on the GDP growth, based on the income levels, based on their customer profiles, based on seasonal conditions. They can predict how much cash reserves they think they will get in savings, how much withdrawals they will see in their savings. So that way they can optimize the cash balances in their bank, and so that they can understand how much loan value they should be able to prepare. If they know they are going to get a lot of reserves in the next 2 months, so they should obviously try to give as much as loan or process as much as loan applications today, right? So that they can give the loan whenever they get the money. So that's the one of the process.